Alright, on this episode, we are continuing to trying to hit level 15. I did do a lot of stuff offline yesterday. I want you guys to take a look at on our journey today. So, we are going to continue to get ourselves. So, first and foremost, let's go do a cave. So, I did do a lot of stuff off stream, off recording yesterday, just to kind of Alright, so what we're going to do now, we are going to have to skin these guys because I don't want them coming calling out predators towards us. Plus, we can use the bone to make ammo. Where's the other guy at? As you guys see, I did do some working offline. Off recording, I did got us upgraded to metal tools and got a longbow. So we got that process started. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go hit up a cave, go get us some more iron. We're definitely gonna need some more oxide. But besides that, how's everybody doing today? This is Lewis with Demigods Gaming. We are going live today during this episode, so it's going to be relatively longer for those of you on the channel that have been watching, or those of you that just stumbled upon the channel. Thanks for stopping up today. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys taking time of your day to come and spend a little bit of time with me. Wanted to do a stream today. Been seeing a lot of folks watching the episodes, so I kind of wanted to do live for a little bit, see who wants to come in and join and talk, hang out, spend some time together. This is being recorded, so at the same time, you guys can catch the follow-up. Yep, there you are. So we did get 3 stacks of poison, so we are going to take a little bit of damage. Last night during this, I was collecting some iron and everything, and we ended up getting dying a couple times. So that was actually, yeah, we can mine some gold because we are going to need the gold eventually, so might as well just take it with us. So what it is right now, I'm just trying to get more iron, getting preparations to make the base into stone. The other day, I did put up a video of what happened. So I'm doing some off recording, off streaming stuff to try to get some resources so you guys didn't have to watch it during the episodes. Yeah, it just went bad. I did post a video of it so you guys can take a look at it. I'll attach it down below in the description, so that way you guys can kind of take a look at it. It wasn't recorded because again, I wasn't recording. I was doing offline, so I was just playing it straight off of my PlayStation. We are playing the console edition. It was just funny. Me and my buddy were on chat. It was late at night, and we got hit. You just gotta watch it. I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. Just go take a look at it. So you will not hear my voice during it. You won't anything due to since I wasn't recording. Trying to get to right here. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to invest more in combat. Bows increase, crafted bows have a chance to increase durability. Let's do that one. And so what we're trying to do is get our stamina increased up. We'll reduce this oxygen rate. And then on top of that, we'll go ahead and look at the solo tree. Let's do that. Take less damage from animals. Since we are doing this under solo, alright, let's keep on going. We're going to collect some coal. We're definitely going to need that. And I have been playing with my buddies. I do have my character up to level 33, I believe. We're trying to hit level 15. Oh, I'm a little bit heavy. Let's drop. Put that ox up there. Still a little bit heavy. Oh, come on. Alright, since we're not that far from the base, I'm just going to deal with being over encumbered. Because we are going to burn through a lot of iron. That's what I've noticed through my playthrough with my buddies. We are burning through a lot of iron as you continue to craft. Seems like iron. We're at to the point on that one where we're up to platinum, where we're doing the missions. Missions are pretty fun. Some of them can be tedious, so I recommend going there fully equipped. Alright, we'll continue here going. Of course, it's going to be a long, fat man walk. There we go. Alright, so let's get this to start cooking. Did run out of wood, so we'll go collect some more in a minute. The reason why I'm not going too crazy making this look wood pretty due to the fact is we're eventually going to upgrade the stone. then I'll worry about that. But the goal right now is just get to the stone. I do have some stuff collected in preparation for that. So if you take a look, we have no arrows. So let's get this bone. We're going to need to collect more bone due to the fact is we're going to need to craft some more arrows. I can craft some stone arrows. They just don't do as much damage. We're going to take that. Take that. I'll take these so I can get that fire started. Get that meat cooking. Let's get some bone arrows going. Let's get this filled up. Got that. I should have my... That's all the way full, which is perfect. Get that topped off. So the nice part about these oxygen bladders, put it there and it's constantly providing you with oxygen for your suit. Boom. Got it. Good shot. Still trying to get the sensitivity all set up on here. Oh. Come on, Wolfie. Got him. That's that all done. Let's chop it up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, and I know we have some iron ingot in the anvil, so what we're gonna do is we gotta repair our pickaxe just in case we stumble up against anything. Another K where we can collect more stuff. Let's do that. Repair. So once you upgrade from the wood ones to the other ones, just kind of make sure you are repairing your stuff. Keep an eye on it before you go on another adventure or go on a farming run. Due to the fact is you're gonna run into is a case of number one, you are gonna be hungry. Number two, make sure your oxygen's full. And the last one, make sure your tools are repaired. Because if you take a look, see how my bow, I wasn't paying attention? That's gonna hurt you, because if you do end up getting in a fight, like me, I like to use a bow. So with that being said, you guys definitely want to keep an eye on that, because if your tools break while you're out there, especially ones that you crafted at the benches, you're not going to be able to repair it on the fly like you could with your initial ones. Now, you can do missions, collect exotics and everything like that. Those are going to help you because you can get some good gear from it. You could get a lot of good axes, and it doesn't cost a whole lot to repair. You just got to send it back up to space so you can have it repaired. There we go. I do need to get my perk Or I can see them better, which is normally what I do. That's a horse. There's a wolf. I knew I heard him somewhere. Where's the wolf at? 'Cause he's going to come over here because he's going to notice that I killed him. We'll keep on working on our sneak attack stuff at the time. But at the same time, this helps us collect bone and fur and leather. When you go into doing the stone, it feels like it's going to take forever because there is a lot of resources needed to have that done, to have those built. So, remember what I told you guys in the previous episodes about keep an eye out, getting everything either skinned up and chopped up, because these guys, these wolves, anything that's a predator. And I have yet to get any of the other DLC with the animals, so now imagine having wolves, bears, and anything else that's in there. We're definitely gonna have a interesting time once I do pick up those. I have yet to pick them up. Oh, there you go. We can pick some of these up. Gonna need those so when we start doing the crop plots, because that's gonna help with feeding the animals once we get to that point. There we go. Another thing you want to do when you're doing these long range sneak attacks, stay in that direction where you took out what you killed, because it does blend into the point where sometimes it is a pain in the butt to see the things. See whatever you just killed. So you see with the perk that I currently have, I can see health bars and everything like that of the animals. There we go. So what I like to do is set myself up. And on top of that, having the perk where you can see their health actually does help you. And it does help you with missions. So if any perks that I probably recommend making sure you have is that one. There's another one that I have on my other character that I could load it up towards the end of the stream so you guys can kind of see. Let's take a look at here, which should definitely help you guys out. What kind of deposit is this that I kind of know? Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Later on, you will unlock the ability to mine those. Fortunately, right now, at this point, you're not there. I believe that is tier 3 or tier 4 in our tech tree. Supposedly, I've heard that you can get to a point where you have every single one. How much is that true? I don't know. What we're going to do is go up in here. Alright, we're going to keep on going. Let's see. fish piece. Watch out with these guys, because these guys can cause a hurting. And I'm stuck somewhere. Oh, there it is. I can't dodge their attacks. So, let's just go back a little bit. Make sure we get that poison off of us. There we go, got that done. Alright, there we don't have to worry about those guys. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to turn down the sensitivity a little bit more. Because it is a little bit still too... Let's see if that works. Put that back at a 1. See, still a little bit too much for my taste. Now I do have the aim assist turned off. Wonder if it's this one. Let's take it to 1.5, and then we'll adjust it accordingly as needed. I can live with that one. Ah! Get stuck again. So if you take a look, we're getting hit. So we gotta move, because we're gonna die. So this is what happens a lot in this game. And it's just a case of I have it set up at normal. So with that being said, it's a little bit harder. We still running around with our starter stuff. So luckily we have a bed down, so I could just run back to that cave. And you do have curse markers where you can see where you died. I don't know if you guys see it on the top part of your screen right next to the E. That's just going to show you where we're at. And it's fine because we're still with a lot of our starter gear, so we haven't really upgraded a whole lot. So that's going to happen, and it's normal. I want to just get to our gear, get everything, and it looks like shortly at some point we are going to get hit by a storm. So I don't want to be out just because I don't have the gear that's set up for it yet. And we're going to continue to work on everything else in the game itself. Food buffs are definitely going to help you out. This game does have a lot of food buffs. Different food buffs gives you different things. There's this gold bar that my buddy likes to make at this stage in the game that gives you extra stamina. So if you take a look at here, let me see if I have it. So here's one. My buddy likes to make this one, berry and seed bar. If you take a look, 1 space of stomach, plus 75% maximum stamina, 10% stamina consumption from tools, and negative 10% water consumption. Which actually should be something that I'm doing, but I don't have my tools right now, so we'll focus that in a minute. Take a look. Here's our body. Kind of want to sneak down. There we go. And we're in the cave. And of course, there we go. Get hit by one. Now we got these bees coming at us. So with that being said, just kind of monitor it, because right now we are taking damage as our character's trying to regen. So we have two things of bees, swarms. Lovely. There we go. He's down. Was that to them? No. There it is. Just keep on looking up. They'll come to you. May take a minute. There you go. Got one. There's some right there taken out. Now we just gotta wait for that last little bit. Come on. There you go. So remember I was telling you about the food buffs? So if you take a look, if we eat this right now, we get plus 75% health and plus 10% health regen. So what we're going to do right now, I like to do is explore the cave first, just in case we get a surprise. Because these worms pop out in anywhere. Usually as right there. There's one going to be popping out of there. There we go. Got him taken care of. So, let's get some more ingots. Boom, level 15. Now begins the fun part. Go to tier 2. Unlock. Let's go unlock the stone. Now we can upgrade our base. Now we can have fun. I have an idea on how I want to do the base. It's just going to take a lot of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock the masonry bench, carpentry bench. Then we're going to unlock the stone set and secondary building set. Okay? Still leaves us with 4 points. Want to do the interior wood set for the inside. And next thing I want to do for us, we have the wood covers. Next thing we're going to do, we have 3 points available. So we're going to upgrade from bone to leather. Let's get those 3. Then after that, we have 1 point available. So with that 1 point available, I want to give us more survivability. So we need more survivability. So let's increase our base stamina. And that's it. The stamina in this game is a pain in the butt. I will tell you that. So anything you guys can do to help you mitigate how much stamina you're burning is definitely a plus. That's good for right now. Let's keep on collecting iron. So what I like to do with my iron runs is I go and grab as much as I can carry. I guess to that point, we can still carry some more. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get some more copper. We will use a lot of copper as well during building. Alright. Let's get us some coal, because we're definitely going to need that. I think there's one right there I can mine. Now we're going to make our way back to the base. There we go. Like, why is our access not staying full? Well, it kind of helps that, I don't know. I have it equipped. Let's see what we have here. Soybeans. To do it for the seeds mostly. Just to make us a couple bars. And I do hear a wolf. There you go. So this game does have sometimes an issue where you gotta click on something, you gotta escape out of it. I've noticed playing in my playthroughs with my buddies. I want to do that, and let's craft us a couple of these bars. How many I can do? Let's craft us one. Okay. Now if you take a look, now we have another buff. Alright, we're going to keep on rolling down our way. I run into any berries. Oxides we're good on right there. See? Oh, these are soybeans. Which is fine, because I could just use their seed. Pumpkins will work. These are going to help us later when we start doing the crop plots to do all that stuff. So keep on working our way back down towards the base, because now we get to have fun. Start getting this copper going. Once we get this copper going, not copper, iron. Once we get the iron going, then we can start doing the preparations we need to make our base. So I'm still going to leave that hut, though. That hut's still going to stay there. But we're going to build off to the side. I got an idea of what I want to do. I've never been one to be too known into building in games. If you ask my friends that I play with, they'll tell you that building-wise, not me. Alright, so we're good here. So now, let's see how many nails we have. Since we are going to burn through a lot of them, we're going to make 5 stacks for right now, because that's all we have. Let's deposit this ore that we just wanted collected. Alright. How much do we have there? Like, you see that I've been busy collecting some iron for us. Let's go to the anvil. And let's make about 10 stacks. Alright. So then we need to craft the masonry bench. We need nails. If you take a look, 120 nails. Good thing we've crafted all those nails right there. Alright, let's get that crafted. I did craft some other benches for us. But for right now, this is the key component we're going to need right here. Because with this, we are going to be able to upgrade to where now the elements aren't going to hurt us. We're going to need leather in there. Take all the stone I could take. Let's get rid of some of this stuff on here. That for right now. Oh. Take that, and we'll put that in its place. Give me that. We're going to need that and all stone, leather, and wood and nails. That is what we're going to need the most of during this process. So as you see, I've been a little bit busy collecting all those goodies. Alright. And it is a hot mess, I know. Those of you that are Nazis to the organization, I hear from my buddies all the time. Alright, so with that being said, we have everything we need. Let's go ahead and empty this out. Alright, it's only once. Whew. Every time I get I see the storms and I see it say lightning, it just brings back up that memory from when the other night when it just burned down. If it went from bad to worse quick for me. Alright, so we got that. So I'm gonna burn through a lot of these, which is fine. We did get some more. We have 30 right now, so how many of these we can craft? So if you take a look, with all that there, and it's because of the nails. I'm gonna come over here so you guys can see it better. So with all that, the nails is our biggest. It takes 12. We have 300. If you take a look, it's the nails. We probably could have crafted a couple more, but unfortunately in this case, we are unable to do that. Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. It's very important when you guys are playing. Just keep in mind, like right now, if I look up, we got some structures that probably took damage right there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this structure up once I'm done building the base regardless, so you guys can kind of see what happens. Because your stuff will take some damage, like right there, like look, and it's visual. You can see it once it drops to a certain point. They do take some damage. So what we're gonna do, we are going to build stone foundations first. We're gonna go from there. We're gonna build a stone foundation, get everything going, and build our walls up slowly. Now, is it gonna take some time? Yeah, we're gonna be here for. It's gonna take us a little bit. I more than likely will work on that off recording, just to save you guys the torture of having to sit down and watch me do all this. There you go. We can make 12. Perfect. So we're gonna make those 12. While that's being done, busiest part of the storm is about to hit. So you guys take a look at my top right hand on my screen. You're gonna see that it's a case of, see right there, took damage. It's taking damage. So now we gotta keep an eye on anything else that's taking damage. We're staying here because we can suffer some damage, and the problem is if we don't stay on top of it, our whole base can crumble. I don't want to do that. And of course, I need sticks. So when this happens, definitely keep sticks on you for the hammer portion of it, so you can repair it. You don't have to unequip it to repair it. Oh, it needs wood. In this playthrough, I am going to upgrade, have a better hammer, but realistically, we're really not going to need it because eventually we're just going to stick to stone and up. Just to help us out. Like, see, we still got a nice amount of storm coming through. And this is the struggle of keeping your base up and going so you don't get that exposure. We go outside and you'll get exposure to the storm. That gives you a big debuff for the percentage. You get a percentage bump. Something else has got messed up. Oh, great. Now we got another big storm hitting after it, too. No, after that, it should be done because it's nighttime. It's repaired. Broke again. So let's get it fixed. So we're done past the hardest part of the storm. So now what we're gonna do is go put those foundation pieces down. Okay. Go ahead and give our guy a little bit of water. Let's see how this has charcoal still in it. Yep, still has plenty of charcoal. Alright, what we're gonna want to do now, we are actually going to build onto the water. Gotta get this out when I build. Alright, we got that portion done. Let's get this food to start cooking for us again, and let's go get us some food, some... That's perfect. Alright. Let's go chop up some wood. As you see, the storm did knock out some trees, so it did help us out somewhat. Looking for where... Got another tree right there. This all going. Oh, look, we got another tree. At least it helps us out where... Keep on collecting. Need some sticks to do some repair, and I thought I saw another tree that fell. I could have swore I saw another tree that fell. Right over here. That's why I already have it chopped up, so. Get our stamina back up. Couple sticks. Those are soybeans. Here we go. I got some berries right here. Alright, let's get those up and going. And remember, as you guys chop down these trees, watch where the tree's falling, because if it does hit you, you will get a contusion. Or concussion, or however the game likes to word it. So it does give you a big debuff for like 29 minutes. Going. On there. we're gonna go continue to the next step. Make another 10 pieces while it's doing that. Next step we're gonna need is probably get ourselves, actually, can I craft myself another of those bars? I still need 2 more berries. It's usually always berries spawning everywhere. But when I need one, I don't find them. There it is. Let's get ourselves a berry bar. We can only craft 1, which is fine. So help us get some stamina. Keep on chopping. We're gonna need definitely more stone. Oh, with that being said, my torch broke. So let's craft another one. Then as you continue to level up, you can get better lanterns and everything like that. So the goal is at least to get the foundation down for us today. Then we'll continue from there. Let our stamina charge up real quick. This is the fun part of the grind when it comes to MMO, when it comes to survival games. Sorry that I said MMO. I just got done doing a recording earlier today of our Final Fantasy series that we have going on. Today we're just live streaming Icarus. You get to do what I call the fat man walk. So I'll put these sticks for right now. Grab these, let the food cook. Let's see, can we top this off? Yep, take it up to 500. We're good there. Crafting, put some charcoal there, put that there. food to dry. Put some food to dry. This is the fun part. The non-stop grind of Icarus. We're gonna get this charging back up as well. I'll stick you there. Alright, we got all 20 pieces. I'll take that. Take a look. We're gonna end up needing more stone, but in this time frame, we'll go ahead and get that one going. So for right now, it's going to be a lot of rinse and repeat to get the laydown of the base going. Alright, perfect. Our starter little piece right there. That's what we're gonna do. Just get a nice little back. Like that. Boom. Okay. Here, here, boom. Set up right there. Perfect. So now we have a little outline where we can start building the walls. But to build the walls, we're gonna need some more. You guessed it. Stone. So, oh, wrong one. Keep that going. Nice part is early on right now doing this. It'll help you level up. Take a look on the top left of my screen. We're getting all that XP. So stamina recharge. Keep on going. This is a fun grind. So once you get to a point where you're max level, you can respec your character up to 30. I heard it was 43 points. You guys can do that. Alright, my character's a little bit heavy. So let's get that going. So now the next step we're going to do is get these walls up. Walls and then close it up. Once we get it fully walled and then closed up, I'll start working on transferring everything from there to the base. And then we can decide make it bigger or whatnot. We can have fun with that one. But this is where it was, like I was telling you folks, that it was important for you when you're art playing to keep an eye out for the caves, because we're gonna get low on more stone. Alright, we'll collect more stone. And another thing is if you're trying to build something and you want to have a nice open area, not a whole lot of greenery, what you want to do is you want to try to harvest everything. I noticed that in a couple of them, stuff just stops popping up. So that's going to be nice. bit. Then once we get the walls, the base all enclosed up, then we will move everything, and then I'll worry about making my armor set and continue our growth there. Now the base will get bigger as we continue due to the fact that all the stuff we're going to be unlocking. Just to give you guys a heads up. Then the next step would be, once we get that, we'll get the barn and the farm going for the animals. We're gonna do first is we are going to get a crop plot farm going first, and then we'll focus on getting the animals. The reason is for on the other playthrough, the way I was doing it was that we were using fiber seeds to help us get to that point. Well, that was a problem with that. It was too much of a hassle to be able to make it where it's susceptible, where it's workable. So what we decided to do was, I tried a couple things with the crops. Found out that they actually eat the crops. So that way we didn't have to worry about too much stuff dying on us. Because we did lose a lot of stuff. Alright, we'll do that because they're in solo. That way my guy isn't using up so much of his food. So that when we go exploring later on down the road to the other areas of the map, that we're not using up so much food at a time, which we can kill something and make improvised food and everything like that. So that's definitely going to be an option. For us to do. Now we're going to go back, drop this off, repair our pickaxe. Need to go get at least another copper bar, another iron bar. And this is why it's a good thing we have this many. Let's see. I always do close the doors. Actually, we're going to unlock this. This is actually going to help us out. I got 2 slots. Give me a second before I try to get those slots. It's like it takes forever. Gotta get that taken care of. Alright. So the doors, we're gonna have to make it on our character. Crafting, there it is. I'm gonna show you something pretty cool that I like it that the game does. Let's go with 8 for right now. It's gotta make it. So, next part that we're gonna do we'll have none of our food buffs. Consume. Consume. Alright. So the reason why you guys see that I left this like this. So if you press and hold circle, you can set an angle. Boom. What we're looking to do, we're going to make this into a double door. So if you look right there. So what I want to do is cause it to... There we go. Boom. We got an entry to a double door. Okay. So now we're gonna switch this back to something regular. It's the way this is set up. We can actually set this up like that. Get us another one over here. Do one right here, one right there. So if you guys take a look at it, as you're placing it, did you see that yellow? For a second there, the game registered it as it wasn't stable. See, that's stable. Okay. Here, what we're gonna do is gonna have a little bit of fun with it. Add a little bit of windows. So if you take a look, so now we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 more pieces. Here, max I could do 10, which is fine. I'll do that. Still have 3 pieces on me, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Let's get these pieces placed. Yep. Now, if you take a look at the humble abode, voila. Getting it somewhat started. We'll continue to work on it as we go. Need more nails. This is where I said we're going to burn through quite a bit. Let's do 4 more stacks. Let's get those going. Make sure you close the door, because animals will get in your house. Just to give you guys a heads up. Those things can be a pain in the rear end. Perfect. Alright. So now that we have this set up, Now we got to figure out what style do we want to do the rest of it in. So I do have an idea with the way I want to go with this build. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 more pieces of foundation built, a couple angles, 4 angles. So switch that out. Alright, let's keep this going. For right now, we are just going to place any extra pieces right here for the moment. So let's get some angle pieces going. Let's get 4 of those going. Alright. And then let's get 2 of those. We'll go ahead and play it by ear then. Alright, let's take these. Alright. It's an idea I want to try. I want to go there. Go there. I got that. Let's try it this way. Nope. We need to go with that one. I want to go there. And now I want to go there. Now to take a look at it, we have some angle pieces. Those of you that are better at building in games will figure this out a lot easier than someone like me, who is not the best as we can say. I've never been a builder in games. So go there, go there, go there, go there. So everything's stable. Perfect. Alright. So the next process is I still got a couple pieces left, which works out perfect because I had them counted out the way I thought so. So now if we take a look, so we need to go get 19 more wall pieces made. And again, it's going to be a rinse and repeat. We're going to get a couple columns done too. We're going to go and do 4 of them. So let's get 4 of these bad boys going. So we need more leather. Should have more leather, if I remember right. But if not, we're just going to have to go hunting some more. Alright, we're definitely going to have to go hunting. Unless we have some more. There we go. We got some leather pieces right there. based on our count that we did, let's see how many we can max out at. 7, which is fine. We'll get ourselves started going in the right direction. So we're going to take that with us. And we'll take those with us. So while those are crafting, we're continuously working to get the base up and going. So let's put these down. Deploy there. Okay. So once we have those deployed, we're going to want to do one there. Put one there. Then we're going to go like this. Let's go there. And there. Okay. That being said, now, if my idea works the way I want it to, we are going to be able to put it up here. So, can't get a proper spacing of it, which is fine. We may need the wall pieces there, so we'll grab the wall pieces real quick. Keep on going from there. Inside. Tease out to the outside. Alright, now that we have the wall pieces out, let's try this one more time. Bingo, see? Now we actually have a porch. What we're going to try to do now is get away from the base. Supposedly there's a rumor that during a lightning storm, if you're away from your base, it doesn't get hit. Of course, I already have that perk where if you get hit by lightning, those of you that like to hunt down trophies, there is a trophy in the game that if you get hit by lightning, you will, it gives you a little perk. But the lightning has been my curse in this game. Take a look, you notice how my exposure keeps on going up. So definitely keep that in mind while you guys are playing. Because the hardest part it'll hit straight. Like, I want to see if it happens while we're recording. So you guys can kind of see Boom. See the lightning? See how it's hitting? Boom, right there. Tree got hit by lightning. And it spreads. So you'll see it, that'll go from that tree to the next one, to the next one. And that's what happened to me the other day. I do have videos of it, which is actually pretty funny because of I just was trying to save it. I saved it once. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save it twice. There's another tree that got hit. We're definitely gonna want to try to get out of this if we can. There's a cave, I believe there's a cave around here that I'm looking for. And it stopped. Yep, there's a cave right there. But it does spread pretty fast, so you could possibly... So that's where I was telling you guys, just be careful. Oh, this is the one I was in prior. Really? Splash keeps on getting me. They do spawn, so if you do die and come back, they will pop back up. I know there was a bee's nest around here too. The last time we were here, we had a bee's nest. So what I like to do, just go through and verify. Say boom. Dang it. This is the fun part. Because the thing is now when I come back, they're all going to be back. So if you take a look, ooh, the house actually survived it. Let's go get our stuff back. There's another cave that we already hit up earlier. So the one we're going to, it's the one that we died. But here's going to be the downside. Now there may be a chance that those guys spawn back in there. Because I didn't modify none of the world settings. This is set up exactly the way the game is intended to be played. So it's harsh, it's brutal, and it's gonna hurt. But it's alright. We can get this. We can get this going. Alright. Let's let my guy regenerate himself back up. But with that being said, let's keep that. Give ourselves a little bit more stamina. And collect a lot of the stuff we didn't collect on. So yeah, we can't mine those yet. So I believe I got a bunch of these in here. Last time we were here. Here. We're gonna keep on our way. Get some coal because we're definitely gonna need that. This will perfect because it will help out with the furnaces. We can't mine those yet. You can tell by when you hit it, just the sound it makes. So let's yep, right there. Now, sometimes when you guys do play with your buddies, with other people, whoever the server host is, we've noticed that this is an issue in the game that happens. It may show up for you, but you're hitting it. It doesn't mean like you're collecting anything. That is due to the fact is the item is there. So hit it like 2 or 3 times, and if you notice that you're not collecting anything from it, it just means it isn't there even though it shows up on your screen. We ran that into our fair share of times when we were playing. Oh, and every time you die, you got to make sure you put your oxygen back on. Alright, continue to go. So what we're going to do, we're going to head back to the base. I want to go check out that other cave that we saw. I can't remember if we had gone to it. But again, if I get in a fight, I'm going to be in trouble due to the fact is my bow is about to break. So remember what I told you guys? My one advice I said earlier during this, to make sure that you guys are, make sure you guys are repairing your stuff, because before you leave, because right there was a perfect example of I kind of hindered myself now from doing anything else in the game at the moment, where I have to force myself to go back to the base. There's nothing more of a pain in the butt than having to go to your base and back, running around. I know some of you do enjoy the grind. Cool drills to you guys. In my case, I'm not the biggest fan of it, because I try to be as efficient as I can during my playthroughs. Alright. Oop. See, there's a silica deposit there. It's going to be nice because we will be using silica later on. That being said, we got some repairing to do at this base. Got to recharge his health. And we're going to keep on going. There. I believe everything should be. Oh, this one needs repaired. That wall needs repaired. blabber full. Alright, let's keep on going. I can put you there. I'll put you there. So we're definitely gonna need more bone. And leather, because we are going to have to make some arrows to go on the next adventure. Yep, that's what we're gonna need to do. I'm gonna take this leather. But at the moment, we don't need the leather in there. Armor repaired, and we got 19 arrows. Should be good to get us going for a while. Go get our oxygen tank, because of course I forgot to grab it. Now that it's full, get that equipped. Get our water up. Let's keep on going. We're gonna go farm for some stone now. Then we're gonna go farm for some wood, and then we gotta go for some leather. So no, in this game, we just have to keep on going. It's gonna be a good time, and we had to get on going. We are gonna use up a lot of stuff to get at least this fully enclosed up for the time being. Eventually, we will make it bigger as we progress. When we continue to progress, we will unlock better stuff for it. So going back to your question, absolutely, that's the way we're gonna have to do it. Mm, how is this one rated compared to other survival games? I put it up there in difficulty. DayZ is a pretty rough one, because DayZ doesn't tell you anything. Here you are, figure it out. Build a base, survive. Ark, Ark likes to help you out. You do have to deal with the dinos and everything, but to me, Ark is one of those games that is in my top. This one is getting up there in my top 5 as I continue to play it. I am not even going to sit down and lie to you guys about it. I have been enjoying this game more and more as I continue to play it. Is it frustrating? Yeah, it's a video game. Let's be honest. Video game is going to frustrate you. Thing is do I allow it to change my mood? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna do that. I like playing video games, so it's a case of I don't let a game bother me. If you guys can kind of get what that means. I play a game, I have fun. The more challenging the game, the more fun it is. If you guys have seen the previous episodes of this playthrough, we went live today. But if you go check out the previous episodes of the Icarus series, you're gonna see how much did I die. And when I say I died a lot when we first started. But it's okay. It's a video game. Not expected to be king right off the bat. And I know this. I've played enough survival games to know that, hey, you're not going to be top tier right off the bat. Unless, of course, you're playing on a private server and you donate to try to get all the stuff right off the bat. Or it's given to you. Me, personally, I don't like that. I've played on servers that I've donated to the server just because I enjoyed it. I didn't donate just because I didn't just go on there donating to get the best stuff. Server costs money to run. I run 2 servers on 2 other video games. So it's not a case of it costs an endless amount of money. You know, it does cost money. You know, every server, depending on how many slots you have, costs a lot of money. So people that are playing, if you enjoy it, hey, toss the guy a couple bones. You know, things are hard. Times are hard right now. I'm not saying toss in $50. A couple bucks doesn't hurt. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, I apologize for that. I received a phone call. Going. Alright, we're gonna keep on going here. Get this all taken care of. We need to collect some more wood. This is a constant grind of it. That's why I kind of wanted to do a stream today versus this morning to get to know everybody and everything like that. So I greatly appreciate that. I know you guys were discussing it amongst yourselves. Let's get some more of these. Feels like endless tree chopping. Gotcha. Let's go chop off that wolf. It's definitely going to give us a little bit more leather. What I should have done is put it into the skinning bench that I have, that it automatically will skin it for us. There we go. We don't need that many. Let's go ahead and get those crafted up. And of course, you know, you collect all the other knickknacks that you get from our travels. So actually what we're gonna do is, I believe we have some coal. We can use some coal. Right there. It's already full of coal, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna put the coal in here. There you go. Take a look at what the coal gives you. 5 hours of burn time. What I want to do is, I see something over here howling. It's a level 3. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys something pretty cool. You're gonna carry the animal. I'm gonna take it inside. Pop it on the skinning bench. Go up to the wolf. Look how much you're gonna get from it. So we're gonna put it there. We still have to get this thing closed up, but that way you guys can kind of see what does it do. We need more fiber. So in this case, let's get some fiber. All right, perfect. Okay. So while those are getting made, we're just going to take advantage and finish chopping up this tree. We're going to need wood for all kinds of other things too. So once we get the base up, we are going to be good, because the next step is going to be us. Next step will be us taking care of what we need to take care of. Alright. We got enough wood there. So let's see. We're going to put that stack there. Actually going to need more leather there. Got 18 arrows, so I should be good for a while. So let's put that there. We'll keep that. We do have some walls here. And we have another, what, 20 here. Let's go put these up. Now we'll worry about getting the next part of it. Now these wall pieces are relatively heavy. So any of the stone pieces are relatively heavy. I'm thinking we should put another one right here as an entry balcony. What do you guys think? Alright, so let's finish this up. Look at that. Perfect. We'll do. Voila. That section there. Perfect. Make that into an area. Make that into an area. And next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a roof on this. So the base is starting to get there. As you guys see, we're in the process of getting there, guys. Let's see, do I have any more? Get a drink of water. Continue to go ahead and chop up some more stone, get some more stone going so we can get our floor pieces done. Then the base will be all enclosed up. Charge up a little bit. Yep, got ourselves another level up. That level up, we have 1 point. We're going to invest more in hunting. Skinning. What's this? There we go. Reduce that while our guy gets, so he doesn't get as hungry. Keep on going right here. Yep. Endless grind. go here, and then from here, let's put some of these in here. Let's leave a space for that. What we're gonna do. We're gonna do 4 of those. If those get crafted, perfect. Then we're gonna get these pieces here, 16 of them. Let's let those get crafted real quick, and while those are crafted, I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna top off my coffee. So those of you who's chilling, just keep on talking amongst yourselves. I'll try to get back and get enough time where I can read the comments. Alright, I am back, folks. Alright. Got my coffee. We are all set, good to go. Let's go ahead and get this base on and closed up. First and foremost, let's get this up. It's not going to stay there, guys. I just need a place where I can get on top and start working. Alright, we're good right there. So with that being said as well, this should be sheltered up now where it should be able to produce this stuff for me. There you go. Slowly producing, chopping them up. So with that being said, let's go take a look at what else do we need. We need more leather. Make sure we don't have no leather pieces on us. So I went through, if you take a look, boom. Just produced us a whole bunch of stuff. So now you can carry, now I can carry any of the animal, put it there, and call it a day, as long as it's carryable. rabbit. It's the baby. There's the mama. A lot of the times the baby stays right there. Hi. There you go. So the mama, we're gonna chop up and get stuff from it, and the bone as always. And from the baby, we should be able to carry it. And get it to the house. There we go. Nope, it's not going to let us carry it. So we are going to chop it up for the goods. Alright, same process. Rinse and repeat. We're at 80 leather. We're going to need more than that. So, take a look, see what else we have around us that we can... There's another deer. Let's see this one. We can't carry it, so we gotta chop it up. Oops, wrong button. Get the animation going. Once the animation is done, same process, rinse and repeat. And it's just an ongoing process, guys. This is all we have to do. We're not going to make max due to the fact that we need that leather. So I'm just going to top us off. Let's make 12 of them. We are going to need that leather, so I don't want to use it up yet because I want to at least get the base fully enclosed and move everything over. This episode. Oh, and there is fish in the water. When you go in the water, be careful because there is piranhas that will attack you and cause you to get poisoned. So keep that in mind. You have a chance to get poison on it. So while we're going through, let's see what else we have. It's a nice little stretch of pumpkins. What we'll do is collect these guys. We'll make those berry bars, which will help our stamina. Rabbit. What are you? You're alerted. What has you alerted? Go down the sink. So with that being said, I'm going to walk straight this direction. This guy, at least we should be able to carry back to base. So we're going to take him, work our way back to base. Get him skinning. And hopefully that should give us enough for us to completely be able to close up the roof portion of it. So that ramp, I am going to leave it there for a little bit. Due to the fact is we're going to make this and have a second floor. Because again, you guys will see when we get to other stuff, you guys are going to see how much we are going to burn through stuff. So now I got to decide what kind of stairs do I want to make for the base. Stuff over here, so let's see what I can get for us. That's a little baby deer. Get a shot. Got a shot on the baby. Not the one I wanted to kill, but that didn't work out. But oh well. Little baby deer. Let's get him up. That's some stuff from him. I know, I killed a baby deer. I didn't want to. Just trying to go against. Got it. Get him going. Let's get some more of that. We're up to 165. Alright, we're going to work our way back, collect, make those base pieces that we're going to make. We're probably going to take advantage of that too and make the stairs. Just because. Take advantage of it. Not another deer right there. Yeah. Of course. Alright, so let's get you skinned up. These are the times you want to take advantage, if you're able to. Let's get him to eat something, consume. Drink. Just stay out here for a little bit longer. So you guys remember in the earlier episodes how fast I was burning through that oxide. Now my oxygen is staying longer in my suit. It is staying longer in the suit, so that gives us more of a flexibility. To do what we want to do, how we're doing on arrows. We still got 24. Which is fine because we're in the middle of trying to hunt for stuff, because leather is something we're going to burn through a whole lot. Take this guy to the base. And that should give us enough to do the steps and close off the rest of it. Now when you guys are dealing with the horses, they can be a pain. So usually I try to kill them beforehand. Get this guy on here. Get this going, and let's get. Alright, let's get that process going. While we're here, take advantage and kill some more stuff. Couldn't get a headshot on that guy. Just fine, because we'll go to the base, we'll cook, we'll get this food dried up, cooked up, and we'll continue with our fun. There we go, got some food there. What I like to do is take advantage, fill up my container, drink some water. Food, we're still good for a bit. So now, with all these leather that we have, let's do 4 of these. Alright, we'll get 4 of those making. And then we're going to finish up. Get some of those made. While those are crafting, I do have food that I still need to cook. So we'll cook that food. Alright. Put this bone there. Alright. Let's see. Put that there. Even though I know we do have a couple, we're still gonna make a couple more for the steps. Let's see what we got left from there. Now we can continue to enclose up the base, and on top of that, get rid of that ramp. Less chance we have of something going up there and getting stuck, which is something we don't want. So, let's get this deployed. What we're gonna do that. Then we'll make. Actually, no. Get rid of that. Then we'll attach it to here. Just had it not so long ago. Get that there. Get that there. And then what we'll do is this wall piece, take it down. Since we got a new wall piece, every time you take something down, it's not like you lose it. You just have to. There we go. Now, boom. See? Now, if we want to get fancy with it, what we could do is find a way. Just needed to rotate the way I wanted to. It's gonna work. Okay, so it's not gonna work. Which is fine because we can leave that like that. And then get these all put into place. have this all set up. Alright. Base is all enclosed up. We are good to go. At least for now. Obviously, the base is going to get bigger. Alright. I still love how the game does this. So, we are going to continue with this aspect. Alright. A little bit of technical difficulties here. Alright. So with that, now we have the base all closed up. We're going to call it the end of the stream. Those of you that tuned in, thanks for stopping up, guys. You guys were awesome. Those of you that are watching after the recording's done, this is Lewis with Demigods Gaming. I appreciate you guys stopping up, taking a look. Those of you that like the content and the episodes we have going on, definitely leave me a like and a subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments at the time of you watching this video. What do you guys think about the game? How are you guys doing? Sit down and chat. Next time we go live, we'll definitely be up. And if you subscribe and turn on your notifications every time I post a video up, you can stay up to date on what currently we have going on in the channel. And on top of that, you get notified when I go live. Definitely join us on the live stream so we can have a good time. But besides that, you guys take care and have a great night. And thank you for stopping up today.